It's been more than a month that a month and a week, by the way, that I've worked out because my back was totally messed up. I feel so stupid for actually deleting the footage. I wanted to start a series about working on my back health, but I got so frustrated I deleted everything. Like literally deleted everything. I can't get anything back because it's gone. So I guess we start from here. In today's video, I want to record my workout. I decided that I want to lift some weights. I gained a lot of weight and I feel like shit. So I don't expect too much of this exercise of the workout today. I guess I'm just gonna do this today. During my workout, I also have some things I want to talk about. Basically, this workout, I'm just gonna put it in. You know what? I don't want to make it too difficult. Since I deleted the whole series about my back health, I decided to start a new series which is called Notes to My Younger Self. Basically, it comes down to me giving advice to my younger self or somebody younger than me watching about lessons of life. I'm turning 27 this year, and I'm not old, but I think I gained a lot of experience that is worth talking about, And some might be a little bit deeper, some a bit more on the surface, and that's totally fine. I just go with whatever comes to me. So yeah, let's just get into the workout. Of course, after I warm up. Set 2 of the incline chest press after a month, something over a month. Today I want to talk about something that I literally watched blow up and I just stood on the sidelines. I want to say that this video is in no way a financial advice, but if there's one thing I regret is not starting sooner with crypto and stocks. A couple of years back, I literally saw Ethereum and Bitcoin standing there, not as big as they are today, and I did nothing because back then it wasn't that easy to get on an exchange, or at least I didn't know the information in order for me to get on those exchanges and purchase those things in time. And a couple of years later, they just blew up, man. And I felt like so behind because I thought to myself, I wish I stepped in sooner. But this video is no financial advice. Basically, the core message in this video today is not only with crypto, but with anything you want to do, stop standing on the sidelines for too long. I've had many occasions where I literally stand on the sideline, watch everybody do their thing. Then years went by quickly, and I started regretting not taking action sooner. One example also is this YouTube channel. In 2017, I wanted to start. I had these ideas, these downloads, but I was too afraid. And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I still am afraid. Like I said, I deleted some footages a couple of days back due to frustration. But my younger version of me thought everything had to be perfect. I had to do all the research in the world before I start. The thing is though that striving for perfection just cost me so many years. Like I said, for example, this YouTube channel, crypto, fear sometimes can paralyze you. But I had a conversation with a manager today and we were talking about investments, and she was also in crypto. I didn't expect it. I should have known, but I didn't expect it. And we were talking and she did not start investing in stocks already. And I told her, you know what? I regret not starting sooner, but in the same breath, I'm happy that I started when I started. I think that was last year or something. Well, actually, a couple of years before, but the more serious stocks I started last year. And I told her, you know what? You're not too late. We are around the same age, so you might as well start today. And everything you can profit, that's a good thing. She said, yeah, you're right. So I hope she does it. Otherwise, that's on her. But basically, even though you regret not starting sooner, the best day to start, a moment to start is today. Because otherwise you will be 5 years, 10 years from now, looking back said, I wish I started then, That's why you keep running behind and feeling behind all the time. Again, not financial advice, especially not crypto, because everything is volatile. Prices do crazy stuff nowadays. Stocks also, all investments are a risk, just know that. So never invest money you're not willing to lose. But I think if I made the purchases back then, my life would have been totally different, You're in the Netherlands right now, if you want to buy a house, sometimes it feels impossible due to the prices skyrocketing. So if I did investments back then, it would have been easier, but it's okay. I did back then what I had to do with the information I had back then. So the only thing I can do today is do my best with the information I have today. So that's also for you. Anyway, I'm rambling for too long. Let's get into the third set. Another thing, man, like I said, standing on the sidelines for too long will make you miss opportunities, man. So don't let fear be the boss, Don't let the fear be in control, because otherwise you will always keep missing out. Not to let FOMO take over. That's another trap you fall into. But by, of course, research, but not too long, overthink, but not too long, and then take action, that's the only way you're going to move forward, The thing is, we oftentimes think we need to make huge leaps in order to change our lives, but that's not the case, And if we do that, we're going to keep missing out on important opportunities. Don't put yourself in debt. That's not what I'm saying. But, fear is not the leader, man. And we need to remember that always. The thing is, your future changes through small adjustments here and there. And at first, you're not going to notice them because they're small, right? But they keep accumulating. And over time, you'll see, you know what? Hey, I made so much progress. More than I expected. And that way, it's less intimidating also. Some people say, go all in. I agree. But if it's too intimidating, I don't think you should do that. Otherwise, you're not going to make any changes at all. Because fear can paralyze you, So if it means doing small steps, go ahead and do that, It's better than nothing. All right, I'm going to do the second set of this. As you can see, I think you can see, I hope. I'm not going all too crazy. Usually I do 12 kgs on each arm. But today I'm doing 9.45 or something. Because it's been a while and I don't want to go too crazy, hurt myself. It's going to set me back even more. So, yeah, let's get into set 2. All right, so it's super hot here in the Netherlands. I think about 27 degrees Celsius. So I fear the camera overheated. So I'm just gonna shut it off for now and then come back in a couple of minutes because I don't want this thing to blow up, man. It's crazy, man, how so fast you can just lose your strength. At least that's how it feels. Exercises that used to feel easy to me now just feel like they're almost impossible. But here I am doing the best I can. Yeah, man. In a way, it feels like I have to start over, but at the same time, I know that I had to do this in order for me to get better. Sometimes, another thing, if you keep pushing yourself, I'm not saying to be lazy, but if you keep pushing yourself while you feel that it's time to step on the brakes, you're doing yourself a disservice because, especially when working out, if you keep going while you feel like your body is fatigued, you're gonna get injured. And some people say, you know what, keep going, you'll get over it. In a way, I do get it, but if you really feel like, your body is too tired, you need to stop. It has no point. It's the same thing, you know what? You can lift only 50 kgs with a deadlift, but you insist on doing 200 kgs. Why? It's ego. It's all in the ego. And, ego's gonna get you hurt, so don't do that shit, man. I did one set of, no, actually this is my second set, but the camera is still hot as F. So I'm just gonna see if I can record another set. Yeah, man, I'm doing everything three sets of everything between 10 to 12, sometimes 15 reps, just to get used to it again. But it feels good, man. I missed the exercises, especially the shoulder press, because when I do that, it makes me feel like a warrior. So yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's set, and then we move into the next exercise. All right, man, so we arrived at the last exercise, which is hammer curls. The least dangerous exercise of them all, unless you do it wrong, of course. For that one, I'm using the usual weights, which is 7.5 kgs. I don't know how much that is in pounds, but you know what? Calculate it if you want to know. I love an arm pump, so there's nothing wrong with my arms. So I'm just gonna, do them as the maximum for now, which is 7.5. And maybe next workout I'll try 9.45. It's more of a challenge, but you know what? For the day, it's good. I miss this, man. I really miss this. So I'm just gonna pick this up again because, man, I am way out of shape. My heart rate goes up pretty fast when I walk up the stairs. I never had that in the past. Well, at least after I started boxing and shit, but I stopped everything. So it really feels like I'm starting from zero, but it's okay. Getting older, I realize that it's more important to be more mobile, flexible, instead of only having muscle. So it's good to have a balance, but my mobility right now is my priority. So I'm just gonna do this on the side until I feel stable enough, literally, for me to do the crazy exercises such as deadlifts and squats, because they kept messing up my back in the past because I was not working on my foundation. I was just hoping to increase the weights without knowing what the fuck I was doing. So I didn't know the exercise that I know now for my back. So, that's one of the beautiful things about social media. You get to know people, professionals who know more about you or who know more than you, so they can, help you out. So if you have any back issues, man, check out this guy, Low Back Ability. I might put his Facebook thing here, not Facebook, I'm sorry, YouTube picture here, because man, this man really helped me out. He has no idea. I'll show you in a different video what I got to fix my back. And this is just the beginning, but I'm hopeful, man. I haven't felt hopeful in a very long time when it comes to my back. So yeah, and I might share the story in a different video about what happened and what motivated me to start working on bettering my back. And in general, it's gonna better my whole physique, because your back is your core, you know, not your core. I'm looking for your foundation in a way. So if that's wrong, everything else is gonna feel off. So yeah, anyway, less said. I already did too, so let's go.